iThrowow's mom.
All right, so we know that he has a support system.
He's got a support group
that came out here as well with him. He is a keyboard player. I didn't actually know that until I saw him here. Sadly, his boy, his 2v2 partner, Dr. Faison, wasn't able to come out here to root and cheer him on. But I believe we are going into this game. It is going to be a Koji mirror match.
Interesting. I'm not too surprised of Noel's Koji, but I would have expected iThrow to start off with that Bodvar. That's a character he's been playing for quite some time. But with recent changes to how bow works and how hammer works, not overly surprised to see iThrow swap on over to this Koji and try to make this bow work for himself.
So this is basically going to be a battle of the unpunishables with that high dex Koji. Such a difficult character to punish. Of course, using that bow. Bow can be so difficult to punish at times. It seems like, oh, I'm about to go in for a punish, and they're just going to throw out a neutral light. Or they're going to throw out a neutral signature coming out of Noel's bow. And Noel is really getting the better of iThrow so far in this game. Side light into the down light. Doesn't pick up the side air. Noel's on the edge, but he looks very comfortable. It's
recognition of iThrowow's immediate habits. We saw him go for like 3 gravity cancel side lights just at a 1 jump height above Noel. Noel starting to recognize, okay, you're staying a little bit above me. I'm just going to go for this hard read with this neutral signature to get some early damage onto you. And that's going to be Noel taking the first stock off of iThrow in this Koji mirror.
Now, it was in the Stream Me 1v1 Legend Series that we saw Noel just completely abusing the side light into neutral light because it was true
back on
Koji.
Dex.
Back on 9 dex. That was the only character that could do it because it required 9 dexterity. People thought that once that wasn't an option anymore, Noel might have been neutered a little bit, but he is out here. He is really showing it. He has completely lapped iThrow on this second stock. Noel just barely now getting into orange, and iThrow's just having trouble getting in.
He's playing very patient, though. We're not seeing iThrow overcommit with these double dodge-in, speed dodges, or anything of the sort. You're not seeing him trying to chase Noel off stage. Instead, he wants Noel to make some sort of big commitment and punish, but he's got to remember that's Noel on a Koji. That is a very high dexterity Koji, meaning very low recovery time on his moves. Uh-oh, clashing out. iThrow can't get the touch because the clash, the soft platform is not going to be able to help him out. That is going to be iThrow going down onto his final stock. Noel still looking relatively healthy on his first stock.
That was such an unlucky clash for iThrow. I can't believe that actually led to his death. Noel just really has to be feeling absolutely incredible right now.
Noel might be just thinking ahead, might be thinking to his next set, which will be against Cake. But he's got to finish this out. We are going to see iThrow get that stock with that side air and start to clear the board. Maybe he'll start to look for some information he can take into game 2. iThrow, like I said, he has that Bodvar in the back pocket. He could swap over, so he might be just warming up his sword play against Noel.
So far in this game, though, we just really haven't seen any large momentum swings going the way of iThrow. Meanwhile, Noel's bow has had it. Noel's sword has had it, but iThrow, he was kind of struggling on bow. He wasn't able to really string with it, so he wasn't able to put out any high damage at all. He was single move, wait 10 or 15 seconds, then he was able to maybe get another one, but in the meantime, Noel is just putting out consistent damage, and he's not taking damage consistently as well. iThrow getting into the red on his last stock, now getting into kill percent.
Gravity cancel downlight into a gravity cancel sidelight from iThrow. Interesting. Usually you'll see if someone does a gravity cancel off that downlight, they'll go for another downlight. But iThrow with that mix-up, maybe, I'm not sure the damages, but I think the sidelight was just it's a very uncharacteristic decision. Oh, going for more gravity cancel side 6. But this is something that iThrow's done a lot, is those 1 jump height gravity cancels, and Noel has been able to avoid basically all of them except for the one that was set up off the downlight. Uh-oh, disarmed. The neutral air from Noel is going to take it down, and immediately they're conversing. iThrow is like, yo, you got me. You killed me. Let's go to game 2. Okay, yeah, we'll go to game 2.
I just want to get inside Noel's head. Like I want to bring a backpack full of all of my clothes, maybe a sleeping bag. I want to get inside Noel's head, and I want to live there for about a week.
That's not creepy at all.
I'm gonna clean up after myself.
Okay,
I just want to know what happens.
It's like
inside that man's brain.
When you go to a state park, you have to take your trash out that you bring in.
Yeah, exactly. you leave the place looking better when you leave than when you got there. That's what I want to do with Noel's brain.
There's the swap to Bodvar. You're gonna see iThrow once we swap back to the gameplay. Bodvar for iThrow. He's going to be on this pink Bodvar going up against Noel's Koji. But this is going to be on Shipwreck, which is a slightly Koji-favored map with that bow off stage, both side air and down air, excuse me, both strong kill options on those edges.
Now it's interesting that iThrow is going with this skin on Bodvar and not the Bodvar Mania Wrestler skin. That's what he used in the Streamy 1v1 Legends series. Almost to a fault. That's what he used the entire time in the black color scheme. So maybe his more familiarity with this character is going to give him a better chance. Noel's still definitely getting the better of him. 30 seconds into this match, the side light, Noel very careful with his movement.
Seeing a much more patient play from both sides. Oh, that one down air. iThrow's going back to the side. He's not disengaging. He did get the touch, but he wants to challenge Noel in that edge guard.
He's really going to have to be careful with that, not only against Noel, but on this stage with those tiny sidewalls. Noel's looking to juggle with those nairs again. That's what he killed on the final stock with last game. iThrow coming in with an unarmed side air.
But he's been able to even up the damage. He is currently disarmed, but it's not a problem for him as he picks up a rest on stage. That neutral air from the hammer chasing high. iThrow wants this kill. He's going very aggressive with this Bodvar.
iThrow definitely doing a better job keeping
pace
in terms of damage.
Not dead.
Is he going to get the first stock? The weapon toss.
Not dead. Oh, Noel can't touch.
Noel is going to fall. It's looking like this Bodvar change was what he needed.
Oh, plants the flag.
He has the high force from the hammer. He also has high damage output from the hammer as well, but the charged up side signature. Oh, my
just over,
gosh.
and Noel with the flag in return. They're just having a good time up there, but iThrow is down one game. He's still got to get 2 more if he wants to continue on in the upper bracket. Otherwise, he's going down to the lowers.
I didn't know iThrow was from Canada.
I didn't either.
Interesting little tidbit. The other Canadian we have here is going to be Crocky.
Trading back and forth between the two. Neutral air for down air, but Noel gets some momentum, sends iThrow back, but iThrow, with the help of that side air, gets back on stage, immediately sent to the right side from Noel.
Both players are actually doing an incredible job keeping pace with one another in terms of movement. As one moves forward, the other moves forward. As one moves back, the other one moves back as well. There's just this like minute spacing that is just completely solid between them in terms of distance from one character to another. Nice weapon toss coming out of Noel, denying the weapon from iThrow. Oh, he wasn't too tunnel vision on that weapon spawn. Tries to go for the cheeky gravity cancel hammer downlight.
He is going to get the side air onto Noel. Throws away the weapon. Not even worried about that bow recovery from Noel. Is able to get another weapon just in time, but he can't get this stock just yet.
Both players again in the red.
Oh,
spot dodge the gravity cancel down signature, and Noel is going to do a complete 180 and take this stock first, the second time about halfway through this game. But iThrow has that hammer again. He does have the huge force coming out of hammer. The side air.
Not enough.
Sending Noel off screen.
Oh, Noel gets up. Gets it down air.
Noel's still going.
Oh, iThrow down. Noel takes game 2. Didn't even need to hit the down air. He is going to take the stock. And he just shakes the hand. Stoic as ever.
I saw Noel hit that down air. I was like, okay, he's going to go back on the stage like a normal person would do because you just don't vertically edge guard a hammer. That hammer recovery has so much priority over almost every other move in the entire game in the vertical sense on an edge guard. But no, he kept going. I was expecting that hammer recovery